talk about waiting and all and something, and outgoing people. What say you in terms of friends that you have had when you were younger, right? And as you get older, you realize I don't talk as much. Is it a case where you outgrow that person, or just one case where maybe time get the best of you, or everybody plan a different direction? Maybe I'm gonna phrase the question properly.
I think it's a combination of different things.
Have you let me answer that personally. Have there been persons in your life that growing up you and them in close and then you just outgrow them?
I don't know. I would call it outgrow.
Yeah, I don't know if outgrow is a proper
Or a
term.
kind of strong way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, not outgrow, but
Because it kind of implies that me a progress and them is
Yeah, and
stuck
then
in one state.
they're stagnant.
So
or vice versa.
well, I think it's more a situation that sometimes life take us in
Yeah.
divergent paths. It doesn't mean that at some point in time we can relate. Still maintain a level of friendship that in a sense still reflects what we used to have, but it's just that the amount of time that we spend with each other, that kind of stuff, might not be practical for where we are in our lives. For me, I don't have to talk to somebody constantly every day from if me and you good, if me and you good from our liquor or whatever, a situation that you can ask me for anything. You know, have to come and really try and nice me up and sugarcoat, boy, I'm a long time. And naturally, our inclination is to do things like that because I kind of feel like a level of guilt because we haven't really been in touch. But for me just feel like if I were good from way back, I'll still good.
That's from your opinion too.
You can ask me whatever, as long as I can, I got you.
But that word that you use, guilt, sometimes because you talk to somebody for so long and you see them now, you feel kind of funny. Also,
But it depends on the level of friendship that you have with the person. I think so. Because, for example, if me and you see one another for 20 years, after 20 years, I'm going to say, you be, it's the same thing. It's like no time pass. But if it's somebody that, like you grew up with, like as in the village together, whatever, but you know that close connection.
Yeah.
Maybe after a while, you know what I mean? You might react that way.
Okay, even one of partner from overseas here right now, and he live overseas since I left secondary school, bro. He live overseas, right? But when I link up with those vibes, I just what you do? Boom bam. Just like over the weekend I go carriers. I link up the carriers.
You like no time pass.
I just talk about try catch up on certain things. I talk about stocks, I talk about investment, I talk about kind of something, but it just triggered the thought because, sometimes you have friends and people think that, you're gone, left them. I just a weird situation where realistically in the frame mind nothing change. You understand? You just on a different part right now where it just require me for focusing and lacking more. You're like, sometimes you might start a new family, you might get married, you might build a house, you might start a new business. There's a lot of things that happen that occupy your time for some. And then by the time you spin on and look 2-3 years pass, you didn't even reach out to the person, you hardly talk to the person. And then when I do connect now, somebody probably might hold grudge or anything like that. So that's why I'm asking you for a case where you're
I understand what you're saying.
Person,
I understand what you're saying. But and again, and the I understand what you're saying, but I agree the outgrow part. But
but maybe not outgrow, but maybe that's like maybe
I won't take it completely off the table though, because I think sometimes
sometimes you actually outgrow people, right? But I think sometimes also as human beings, right, we tend to we're selfish. We have this we innately selfish, right? So, for example, now I would see me and you good, and out together all the time, whatever. Pause, you understand? Our road, whatever. And then maybe as life progresses, maybe you decide, okay, so for example, boom, you went to Barbados.
Yeah.
Do your degree, come back, bam.
Yeah.
So from that now, you get a position to do something in some kind of job, right?
Yeah.
So now, because you got that position now, like your life could change. So I can roll together as well as to roll. But in my mind, in your mind now, nothing changed now.
Yeah, everything's still solid. Man,
you understand? But because me no, me say tall, what going on for Melody boy? Melody not even call me say nowadays or whatever. And Tim, me not call Melody you know. And let me get up and call you because me say, the boy didn't even call me boy. And me not even call them because them, which is so you, as I said, because in your mind, your bash still good. But you know that bash over there. I think, and I watch and I say,
rough,
whatever.
No. That's why I'm say it goes back down to, because what would happen now, that's how I say now, me start building a house. Because I'm so occupied with the building a house. Me not having time for hours to call you. The little time that I'm going to sit down and call you, boy, I may do something. You might call me 2 to 3 times and say, yo, I'm going to call you back. Completely forget to call you back. I'm busy, family, all kind of something happen, right? You now would see that now. And say, all right, instead of saying, all right, man, I'm bash come and bash house up on the house, boom, bam, bam. You need to take them to yourself and say, hey, that's the situation. So let me just go and ease off. When bash ease up, or when I catch bash. You understand? I can still be the friend and try to reach out because I see you go to wherever you go to, but I'm going to still check in. Even if you call me, when I call him, I get done 10 seconds. At some point, you can slow down and you can reach back out. You will take them as, you build house and, you don't have no time for me. You're married and, you have picnic now. So, man, you can't lie him. You're shitting high grass now. Because you have to do business, you're making a ton of money. Go ahead.
Piggybacking on that same house analogy. You might not be calling me.
Yeah.
You might be building your house or whatever, right? And then you say, boy, Bash over here do it. Bash try to start a little thing over, but me never even call. Me never disturb Bash for come and tell. But Bash come punk 2 nail over here.
Yeah.
And Bash over here say, man, don't build yours. But you never call me for come and help you build 2 nail.
Well,
Which
you
is from your...
You don't know me, don't cost you all the
Yeah. But from your standpoint, right, you do in the house.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, I'm even try burden down the bridging with that. You understand? So in your mind, you look out for the bridging now.
Yeah.
But the bridging now take it as a slight.
Yeah, like you do that.
Yeah, he's taking it as a
right?
slight.
Because it could have been me build a house and Bash never reach out as well too. I'm a thing. When me say, boy, I'm a little Bash to go through that. Because me can't even say me help Bash do anything. Yeah. But so, you know, let me know just burden it down. Checking wherever checking. But me just try, why I say that? Because sometimes me personally think sometimes you grow people.
Because you do.
It's like, you grow up and every day up on the block and all this talk about woman and shit, right? At some point for me, life get move taking a different direction. I mean, just don't want to talk about woman no more. Like, no, I'm engaged to my wife. But that's to say, that's how I say, no, I'm engaged to my fiance. We can't come back and sit down and just talk about all the girl I just talk to and how much girl me talk to now. Right now, me tell you, yo, I'm engaged to my fiance. Right now, I think I forgot her child, I look for bill and house.
Yeah, sometimes.
Boy, married life nice. You tell pan for your BS. No, I'm not saying I don't be friends. But at some point, the conversation can get awkward and either me outgrow you or you outgrow me.
But that's why I said, I mean, if you all were friends at your core, then y'all should always still be friends. But just that the time y'all spend together is different now. Because the things that y'all just do when you spend time together, like you say, you're not pan that no more. So then why you really a chill for and, you know, spend that amount of time together, do what?
Because you're on different parts now.
No, because what I realize, right? Friendship, some people think friendship come easy. I'm gonna realize a lot of people would prefer put a lot more effort into a relationship than the same amount of effort than put into friendship. When you go both ways, bro. If you, bro, let me show you a perfect example. Let me give you a perfect example. When me and Jay Toven start roll, right? Others they have conversations and so, right? And even in the class and so, now we discuss like projects and so. And the boss just chose some words and me look on the boss like, yo, hombre, this, he, she, went. What's so hard to say them simple words, the boss? Everybody in here do master same, you know. Simple words, bro. But me couldn't take them as a slide and say, yo, what the boss try to do? Show off.
Style, man. Where do style, man?
No, me realize, what? This is how my boy move. It encourage me now. Sometimes I actually look at it.
Expand your vocabulary.
Me just come in the class and I say, bet you don't know this one.
Yeah, expand your vocabulary.
And I say, boom, I try to want to say, I know that. I say, fetch.
Well, I knew word in it, loquacious. Me never hear that word in my life. I'm thinking out of the word now.
What is it? Where they can say, name it after that?
No. Me watch a show, me say, me the man something more loquacious or something. Me say, what kind of word that? Me just pull up my Google.
You know, Stephen is soliloquy.
You never hear that word yet?
You know, me just soliloquy for Stephen is. No, but what me try to say now, as a friend, you can take that as a slide and say, oh, well, you try to belittle me, but I say, try to disrespect me. No.
Just show off.
Me in the top, yo. Because of that challenge, right? For come to class every single day for throwing word pen you, right? Pause. For see if you know him, right? Just forget that one word that he know that I have over here. It took me about a good 7 weeks, bro. And I did do class. Remember, no? We consolidated all our courses, right?
Yeah.
So which means I not have a 2-year program in a year. Right? Which means every single day I just a class. Sometimes I just a maybe back to back. I just a back to back. No, but I just a back to back weeks.
Day.
Yeah, every single day I have class with 3 hours, bro. 4 hours sometimes. I hear ya. That's a 3-hour class, but you still have a good on there because you have coursework and all kind of. So sometimes you don't a postgrad for about 5 hours a day time. Sometimes for the whole day. So imagine every single day. Sometimes you pass 2 to 3 words from the dude, dog. And the boss back. You know, I'm find out. You know, I'm find out one word day. I can find out one word in my top now. But when I look back, right, the amount of words that I learn within a space time. So I realize friendship, just like in any relationship, require work. A lot of people think it just come easy. Which come easy. It require you for step on your toes. It require for watch your friend and go through on transition. It require for support your friend emotionally as well too. And that's what I realize. No, it go both ways.
You know, one thing I find that is important as well, at least for me, from my perspective, and I'm a little biased, in a sense, because I have always been told that, when I love keeping contact, that when I say you're a bad person, no, but sometimes you kind of be one bad friend. Kind of really keep in contact that as sometimes you might you don't know what me go through, and them kind of something throughout my life people have told me that you don't really keep in contact as much as you should type of vibes.
Trivia,
and I see it, but why I think what I think though is important is that I've still managed to maintain genuine friendships, because sometimes, even though that may be the case, and if so much of people tell me so, then it must be some truth to it. But if you see somebody and you know that that person is a genuine person, sometimes you might able to kind of look past some of those flaws and know that, okay, Anna, that I don't care about you. Why? When I keep in contact as much as you think I should or whatever. And again, at any point in time we connect, I just like no time was lost. At any point in time you need me for something, I need something from me. Have to ask, I got you.
That's what I say we can agree to that, because this line heavy in the Barbados. Like, remember in the same class, so I just roll deep. And then when I come back, you just realize everybody just go back to their life. Everybody has shit for deal with, you understand? But one thing, if I call him, say, yo, Bam, where I going? Yo, I'm here for the man a while, everything good? Maybe an hour conversation and that's it. The vibes never change, the energy never change, nothing never change. It's same bashing out. Me go on you though. I need a year. You don't know you're Jed, man. But me go nearly a year without talking to you, right? And then when you see me say, yo boy, what going on? I'm gonna say boss. And then I chat for about 2-3 hours and then you just go back to your life. Nothing lasts. You catch up, you see what going on, yo, how the family, how everybody, you keep pushing. What we realize with men, it's more, it happens a lot more frequent with men than women though. If you don't talk to a woman for too long, that's it.
Personally, take it personal.
But most of the female friends that me had, I roll with like that. Remember them they go on like them more talk than me. So I think because of that they understand. But the emotional ones in there, just have those.
But yeah, some emotional males to a check. So that's why I said like it just depends on the type of who the person's involved in the friendship, because you might see yourself as all our man, yo, man, how I roll whatsoever, but man supposed to roll and type of way. But this particular male friend, he more emotional, like he's more looking for you, the other person, to keep in contact with them and keep up with him and whatever. Anything you're doing involved with him and whatever, more than so.
I can tell you, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, Bash. For instance, I know myself. We roll with a certain circle, right? A Barbie just changed that, bro. But I know I was reference Barbie's me a turning point for my life, bro. I'm gonna go Barbie's and I realize, boy, yo, you're on your own G. You have to stand on your own 2 feet now. Barbie just make me emotionally intelligent to the point where I can acknowledge my flaws in terms of me just being a super naive person, bro. Not even naive, but and even want to say arrogant, but just living in my own bubble. Like, yo, ma, I was right. Me know everything. You understand where I come from? And then you go back and get a reality check box. When you have to spend time with yourself and understand certain things and go through certain adversities and you overcome them and you realize, yo, this is who you be, and then you talk to people and you have proper mentors that people are actually go through some serious things further in the life and can guide you to certain things and properly mentor you to certain things, you become emotionally intelligent, and it make you a better friend too. Not only a better friend, it make you a better person in relationship too. No, me not say me no perfect. Because me tell any woman that me talk to, bro, prepare for war, bro. Because me the most complex, difficult person you ever find. You understand? And purpose. Because sometimes me confuse myself too. But over the years, one thing I've learned to spend more time doing is being more emotionally intelligent, right? Not get easily triggered. Even if you get easily triggered, not be swift to open your mouth and say something. Calm down yourself. Understand where the people come from. Knowing that come from, try to see if you come from a place of malice. What me do no ask question no. Me prefer you annoyed that me ask you 1,000,001 question than you for just literally jump up and assume anything. No. You understand where me come from? Me prefer as in a relationship and as a friend, you ask me 10,000 questions. Me prefer to get annoyed at you with the 10,000 questions you ask for clarity. Look at me and you in this podcast. Yeah. You ask questions, shit. Sometimes I say, yo, what the fuck is man ask this question for? But I prefer that you annoy me from asking question than for you assume something and run with them. And that's just the only thing I just not like with in terms of, that's why I ask about outgrowing to tie them back in about outgrowing people as well too, because I realize that people just think that because me your friend, you can just do whatever you want, say whatever you want, you're supposed to move on certain type of way. When friendship, just like your relationship, you willing for fight tooth and nail for saving a woman, somebody that can just walk up, woman and man, that can just walk up on you at any given time because then just fed up. Whereas, as a friend, you not willing for put in the same work. And me think you go vice versa. No, I know some people agree with me, you can't ride your friend. All right, well, cool.
It depends.
But
it depends on the gender of the friend.
But what does it say? Me think personally, as a friend, like you're supposed to, you have to put in the time, bro. You have to put in the time, bro. You have to put in the time. You have to understand what's going on.
But I think you made a good point in terms of asking questions, because as friends, sometimes I think we fail to ask sufficient questions. Because, for example, if me and Jay are a friend, and I think, in my estimation, that Mr. J over a role different. You understand? And instead of me taking it as a slight, or even if I do take it as a slight, I think as a friend must take up my phone and say, yo, J what you do with? Like, and it depends on how I ask the question too. You understand? So instead of me just saying over here and say, but them man they all different, but I mean I never deal with them man this. And then somebody get a whisper in the ear and say, this boy J, but wait, I'm gonna say you on J over the role, or what them boy they drop you out there, and all that you keep that in your mind, you're hearing that, and I reach out to J over and see what I want. You understand? So I think as a friend you're supposed to reach out and say, J over, ask a question.
But J over make a good point. Even if you know me, if you know me from Adam, and you know if you be a genuine person,
some people different.
For question.
Yeah, but that's why I said That's why I said earlier. That's why I said just now recently that some friends are emotional. Male friends, me talk about some of them emotional.
Mm-hmm. And yo, even if you question them, so what? Dog, you're a human being. Question the blood clean.
That's what I'm saying. Call and say what I want. Ask some questions.
Even if you don't call me and say nothing, but even when people see you and you move on a certain type of way, and people see me in a certain type of way, and you have a question, why man the mellow move so that?
And that's why you question Melo.
No, but even if you don't question me, when I link up, judge me off of my energy. You understand? If you see me move on a certain type of way, then you can come to a conclusion and you can choose if you want to ask and ask. But when me come to you, with you hearing everything, and me come to you, that's one energy that you recognize, an energy that I always stand.
We never think that you can judge off energy same. That's why me think communication is very important. Me think I'm supposed to use our words.
True.
Because you can be giving off energy based on, suppose you left and you had the night with a girl.
We can give the words the same way too.
Yeah, but that's right. But I think if we exchange words, if I were talk and I talk about as a man, I think it whatever situation is, it can better clarify.
As in addressing
whatever it is,
instead of saying
of me just have energy and whatever. No, I think communication is very important. Check.
Communication, emotional intelligence.
Energy, communication too.
True. That is true.
Because non-verbal sometimes tell us a lot more than verbal. Especially, individuals that either cannot express themselves the way how they want to, or for whatever reason choose not to. And, sometimes, you can pretend.
But you can be doing something. You can be doing something that I take as a slight. Mm-hmm. But in your mind, you're not even thinking about the fact that you're doing something is really affecting me at that point.
True.
You check? So, funny thing, it kind of tricky. Trust me. Because you can be, somebody can actually be doing something and then realize that, oh, boy, me over here, see, realize that me do this here. And me not even think that what me do affect me long term. I may look upon this and judge the fact that I should do this here. You know.
Let
funny
me
boss.
Let me funny